So today we are off to the Reading job and we're going to see the desk go in. This has been a long time coming. There's been a few issues with it size-wise. So today it's going back in and we're going to see it really properly for the first time. And we're going to be moving all the other furniture that's in the study out into the green room. So more on that later. The other thing that we're doing this morning is going down to the printers. We're going down to the printers because we have all the blueprints which are safely in my bag here, and we need to put those onto a memory stick so we can send them electronically to the structural engineer and a few others. So that's what we're planning to do today, which means a quick bus ride into the printers, a bit of a wait, and then it's off to Reading. So a fairly relaxed day, I hope. The Sloane Square job is going well so far. We're still at the planning stages, and the next thing to do is to get the party wall situation sorted. The actual house itself, the property, is sort of an end of terrace, but it has walls that are attaching other properties. So you'll have to get a party wall surveyor in to do a schedule of conditions, make sure everything is all right in those other properties before you go ahead and get your work done. Welcome to Reading, everybody, after my quick trip to the printers, which took longer than normal, but that's the way it goes sometimes. I now have all my plans back and we have arrived safely in Reading. So today it's just going to be, hopefully, I wouldn't think it would be the quickest thing ever, but it's time to see the desk go in. So there's going to be a few things moving around. Not quite sure how much I'll be able to film, but I should be able to get you something. Let's see how it goes. In the middle of all of this, the final prices have come in from the builder to do with the new Sloane Square job. This is really interesting. This is when you have a first look and you see exactly what the builder is suggesting for his prices, what he thinks he needs to add on, what he thinks can be taken off, and that general sort of thing. So I've had a quick look and it looks fairly straightforward. I think the client's going to be pleased because it's a fraction of what she's been told that it will cost her to do. We are doing slightly less, but not that much less. So I think she's going to be very pleased when she sees exactly what the figures are and what they're coming out at. My job is therefore going to be going through these lists to see exactly what's been taken off, what's been added on, to put them in some kind of coherent manner so I can formulate an email to the client, explain to her what was what so she can have a look at it with her husband and family, and hopefully we can get started on all the little nitty-gritty work and get the builders scheduled in, which is going to take a little bit of time. I think we're probably looking at something along the lines of a couple of months away. We need to get all the other sort of stuff done, really. I mean, it's going to be a whole thing about the party wall, as I explained earlier, and we're going to have to do schedule for conditions, and we're going to have to sort out parking and other specialist firms to come in to do the specialist tanking work and the light well work that we need them to do. So there's a lot to organise, but I quite like this stage. It's when you can see how a project is going to pan out and how much time it's going to take and schedule everybody in. It's quite an exciting time. Better get started. So into the master bedroom, let's have a quick look here. These are the curtains. These are all looking good, just doing a little bit of a roundup, bit of a check. And we're looking here in this room here, just past these wardrobe doors here. These were the ones that we put in not so long ago, a few weeks back, if you might remember. But the reason why we're in here is to actually look at the carpet. Now, the carpet is going to be going in this space here, next to the sideboard, on this wooden flooring here, which they do like. So they'd have a carpet or a rug up until that point there. That's where the door is. So if they're going to put something down, that they will. They're trying to protect the floor, so they've got this padding here, as you can see here, underneath the four-poster bed, along with a spare mattress. And the rug could be put all the way along here. I'm not sure whether they'll go for it, because they'll have to sort of put it, and it'll have to end, obviously, there where the curtains are. It's best to have a good look around to see exactly what space you've got and what will go when you're looking to fit other things in around the surrounding furniture. Of course, we have all the colours obviously set. So we have this fabric from Linara. We obviously have the Sanderson curtains that you can see there. So we know what colourways we're going to choose. But I think it's going to take a little bit more thought. And so I think we'll go and have a look at another room and let that mull over in my mind whilst we think about it. So we'll have a look in the study. So these are the study doors. These are the cupboard. This is the cupboard doors awaiting their marble handles. So they're all in position, which is great. Ready to go on. And then out on the landing, we're just having a quick, good fresh look here. This area here, this is where the pendant light is going to sit. It's a Gemma pendant which is on its way to us. The client's artwork is here, quite bright, looking nice against the churlish green of the walls. Which is all looking rather fresh, and the Charlotte's pendants up there above. Now on to the desk. It's Bob unwrapping it there. So these are the two pedestals which are going underneath the corner desk. As you can see here, these are the drawers without their top on. These were specially painted in lime white by Farrenball. You can see how they've made a note there. And once this is all put together, it's not a very good shot, but with the top on, this is how it would look in a corner. All looking good. And finally, the lights downstairs. This is the Swingarm Light from Alexandra House, so that's looking really good. That's been put up there by the lovely Ernest. And that light will just wash all the way down on top of the bookcase, and very smart it looks too. And once they're illuminated, they look like this. Great stuff, all good stuff. See you next time.